Guys, how are you doing? This is your girl Vicky Muroti. Welcome back. And if you're new here, please make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell for you to be notified when I upload a new video. As you can see, today I'm not alone. I'm hosting one of my beautiful friends, and today we have a very interesting topic, believing in yourself. Without further ado, let her introduce herself. Karibu.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great.
So our viewers today, my name is SHEILA and we have something great for you. So as she has said about the topic we are going to have today, it's about believing in ourselves. And the reason we chose to have such a topic is because most of us, we get to a place where we do not believe in ourselves anymore. But today we are going, I understand, or we understand that the topic of believing in ourselves is so wide, but we are just going to touch on those areas or just some points on how we can believe in ourselves once again, because maybe we stop believing in ourselves, but when we hear this, we start believing in ourselves again. So I would like to start by talking about something small about myself and how I started believing in myself as young as I was. So when I cleared high school, I had an option of many things I could do, but deep inside me, I knew I wanted to do accounts. Mind you, in accounting, you need to have performed well in mathematics. So what happened is, everybody at home was, how are you going to do accounting and yet you failed in maths? So I felt like I cannot do it since I failed in maths. But you know what? Deep inside me, I had this conviction: you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. And what I did is, everybody was saying, oh, you need to go for another course. You can go for teaching, you can go for nursing. And I was like, wait a minute. I just feel I want to do accounting. Yes, they're saying I failed in maths, and I'm like, yes, I know I failed in maths, I did not do well, but I can also do something better with that grade I got that time. So what I did, I woke up one day and I said to my mom, you know what? I want to do that accounting, and that's the thing I want. I know everybody else wants me to do something different, but I woke up and I said, I want to do accounts. I had that conviction deep down in my heart. So I woke up this morning and I asked for transport to go and look for a school. I went, found a school. That's very same day I found a place where I can stay, the accommodations, or we call them hostels back home. So I found a place to stay. And that's how I started doing accounting. And right now I can say that when I had that conviction and I went for what I wanted, right now I have no regrets. I did the accounting I wanted. Now I did the accounting. I finished the accounting, and I also went ahead and did a degree for the same thing. So to me, believing that I can do that accounting, even if I failed in maths, it builds confidence in me. And maybe that's the confidence I have right now when to talk to you guys about believing in yourselves.
So, SHEILA, everyone was doubting you, your mom, your friends. They told you cannot pursue accounts, but you chose to believe in yourself.
There is something, Becky, you need to know. So when you say for yourself that you can do something, just you can do it. Just believe you can do it. But when you say you cannot do something, you will not do it. So I think for me, first I had to be true to myself of what I wanted. I want to be so true to myself, because anytime you want something, you need to be true to yourself. The inner self, what you want, is this the very thing you want? So for I had that conviction in my heart. At the same time, I kept on having this affirmation. I believe myself. I can do accounting. I believe in myself. I can do it. I know I failed, but I have this conviction, and I kept affirming myself that I can do it. I can do it. At the same time, remember that the words, thoughts, they become words, and the words, they becomes action at the same time. So the thoughts I had of affirmation that I can do it, I kept on repeating that, I kept on repeating that. So at the end of the day, those words, they became actions, and I went ahead and I did accounting. So that's how I did it.
So if you're there, you want to do something, just believe in it. Just believe in yourself. Talk about it. Say, I want
like
to
you
do
have
that.
to repeat to yourself, like affirming yourself. You know, whereby you want to do something and you want to, excuse me, you want to do something and you say like, yes, I know I can do it. Yes, I know I can do it. Yes, I know. So that affirmation, the more your subconscious mind receives that, that's the thing that settles in you, and you're like, you can go for it. You can do it, and you can do it. At the same time, when you keep on saying you can do it, that's affirming yourself. You build confidence.
Sure.
You build confidence in a way that when you get to say I can do it, there's something in you that comes up, and you're like you're able to stand. You feel like you can take the whole world. you get to a place where you feel like you can take the whole world, and you're like, yes, I can do it.
This is me.
The confidence, when you was that time, you didn't have confidence, but the moment you start believing and you're like affirming yourself, you can do it, you build in confidence in you. You're like, yes, I know I can do it, and you definitely go for that without anything else, or without anyone coming in between it.
Yeah.
Regardless of what other people are saying, because most at times we listen to what people are saying. Do you even get time to listen of what to yourself, your inner self? Because not everybody sees, Becky, but you yourself, you can be able to see. Because I would say awesome. Like, let me talk about maybe the accounting idea. God placed it in my heart. He did not place it in my mother's heart, he placed it in me. So that imagination of I becoming an accountant was put in me. So my mom, when I say I can do accounting, my mom could only see you failed in months.
The failing part.
They didn't see what's
inside
inside me. Yeah. Because when God puts something new, he gives you the power to do it, and he gives even anything you need. And it only needs us to take a step, have faith, take that step, and everything else falls into place.
Yeah.
So don't. What I would like to encourage my viewers is that don't listen to people. If that thing is what you want, go for it. People always have reasons of why you cannot do it, and more so, don't even listen to people who have not done something you want to do, because people don't see what you have. It's only you know you can see it.
So if you're there, you want to start a business, and your friend is telling you, you know, the pandemic, you can't start the business, what should you tell them?
So you start anyway, because for you to become great, you need to start somewhere. Many of the times, actually, let me talk about this. Many of the times we see these people who are the billionaires, the millionaires we see, and you're like, oh my goodness, I want to be there. So I ask myself, and I ask someone, they tell me like, I want to be like that person, I want to be like that. What are you doing now? What are you doing now? So you need to start now for you to become great. So regardless, there are issues of the pandemic and everything else, life still is going on. Remember, life is still going on. Exactly. People are eating, people are doing businesses right now, and look at Amazon right now.
Wow, it's doing
great.
I know.
Everybody was doing online business. When there were issues of COVID, there were issues of like the lockdowns. People were doing online business, they were still doing businesses. So do not put yourself in a place by saying that, oh, there is a pandemic, there is that, there is. If you have reasons for not doing something, you will not have results. So stop having those reasons, because those reasons are the ones hindering you from getting to where you want to be. So the moment you stand and you say, yes, I know there are issues, the challenges you always, remember the challenges will always be there. It doesn't mean that when you believe in yourself, you will not come across challenges. Challenges are there. But the thing is, are you persistent enough? Are you persistent enough? Because when you become so persistent in something and you're ready for it, regardless of what comes in between, you still pursue it. So be persistent, go ahead, look forward, and sometimes we want to become great, and people talk about, I hear people talking about money. You need money to do this, you need money to do this, you don't have resources. Sometimes you just need a skill.
Yes.
Just a skill.
Yes.
Sometimes you only need to talk to someone who has done something that what you want to do. So when you believe in yourself and you're confident of something you want to do, whether it's a business thing, whether it's a relationship you want to go for it, whether it's anything you want to do, just know that you might need someone, or you might need some things you need to put in place for you to accomplish whatever you want.
True.
Because you can have the money and at the same time you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So you can have, it's the same thing. We say like information is power, or knowledge is power, but it only becomes power when you act on it. Information or what we talk about is knowledge is power. Yes, I agree, 100% I agree. It only becomes power when you act on it, because I can be having so much information. Say I'm confident about doing something, and I already believe in myself, but what am I doing about it? Am I getting even those books to read? When I read those books, whatever is there, am I putting it in action? If it's money, sometimes people say it's money, I do not have money to start business, I do not have capital to start business. Sometimes it's not even the capital. One thing you need to know is you need to have a skill. Maybe you have the money, you want to start a business, but you do not have skills. So what happens? When you get the money, you just go invest it, put it somewhere, you don't have the skills, you do not have like the financial education about whatever thing you want to do. So at the end of the day, you miss it. Exactly.
So Sheila, what did you learn, or what happened when you believed in yourself?
So I would like to say that when I believed in myself, I became more confident. And in becoming more confident, I became a more goal-oriented person. And when we talk about like being a more goal-oriented person, we are talking about goals are measurable. Goals are realistic. When I say goals are realistic, is that you do not just say, oh, I'm going to do this, without realizing that you need what you need for you to achieve that thing you put down or you put in writing. So goals need to be realistic. Goals need to be specific. So you need to be specific on what you want to do. If you want to go and do farming, be specific about it and gather the resources you need for you to start that farming. Goals are also time bound. So when I say about time bound, you need to set yourself a limit over time. You say, from this time to this, maybe in 2 months' time, I should have saved $2,000. In 3 months' time, I should be able to have saved $4,000. So at the end of the day, you have your goals set. And something else also, I became so persistent in whereby I came across challenges when doing accounts. So you also come across challenges, whether it's business and everything else. So I became more persistent when pursuing my career as an accountant. I was so persistent because what it means doesn't mean that when you become so confident that you will not come across such things or you will not have challenges. It means that even if when those challenges come across, you have the confidence and you are able to go about them. I was able to take action the moment I said, yes, I can do this. So I was able to take action in my accounting field. So it's the same thing. When you want to achieve something, you just need to take action about it. Because most of the times we say, I'm going to do it, and the time does not come. And you know, the same thing, tomorrow is not guaranteed. Take action today. Go for it today, Becky. Start that business today. Go and pursue that course you want to do today. Stop saying tomorrow. Tomorrow is never guaranteed for us. So now is the best time to start whatever you want to do. Now is the time. Exactly. Now is the time. And you see, when you believe in yourself, and what I've learned is that I'm able to handle critics. Remember, there are two types of critics. There are good critics and bad critics. So most at times what happens is that people, when they hear the negative, what people are talking about negative, they shut down.
Sure.
But for me, because I had this belief, you know, it starts with you. I believed. So whenever I could hear people talk anything negative, oh, you know, accounting is hard. You know, I'm not sure you're going to make it. Oh, this or that. So for me, those critics actually, though they seem like the negative critics, but you use them for your benefit. You just need to filter out and know what is better for you and what you can use at the end of the day. So if you listen to criticism, what people say, you never do nothing.
You never do
Let
nothing.
me say this again. If Becky, you listen to the critics people has to talk about you, like, oh, she did this video, oh, she did that, oh, she did that, oh, she did not do that, oh, she was supposed to do that. If you listen to critics and you stay there and just listen to what people are saying about you, and you do not make it a positive, you do not take it in a positive way, you just become negative about it, I can tell you never do nothing. It's okay.
Yeah.
People will always have something to say.
Yes.
And regardless if they're saying, because even now they're still saying, do you know what, right now, and you're seated here, someone has already looked at you and they're saying, oh, that girl, the way she's looking, the way she, you know,
Too much. What?
too much, I don't know
She's
what.
so-
Exactly. So at the end of the day, if you listen to critics, you never do that. So just take the critics, run with them, the good ones, the others that are not adding any value to you, just leave it. Exactly.
Shut them down.
Yes. Increase the power of persistence, as I've said. So what happened is, being confident or believing in yourself doesn't make you so powerful. Oh, you are going to be this perfect person. So I increase the power of persistence at the end of the day, and I've been able to do a lot more with that.
Okay. So guys,
And maybe I can add something else, Becky, as we continue. So I can say, like, when you believe in yourself, you are able to inspire others. So, like now, let me just give a simple example with you. Right now, you're doing a YouTube channel. You have a YouTube channel, and you're airing out things to do with life and everything else. I believe there is someone else who is admiring what you're doing right now, and I know they're like, if she can do it, I can also do it. And what happens is, like, when you inspire others, you're like an influencer. You influence other people, and that's how people also they come to in a position whereby they say to themselves, "Wow, I can do it. She doing it. Why not? I can do it too." So the moment you start doing something, you inspire other people around you, and you become a person of value to their lives.
Like maybe there's someone who's watching us there. They've heard your story, like the way you believed in yourself and you did the account. You're inspiring them also by like telling us the story.
Yes.
So what do you conclude?
So I would like to say first that when you believe in yourself and are learning to believe in yourself, the key to learning to believe in yourself is just be true to yourself.
Be true to yourself.
Be true to yourself, to your inner self. If that thing is what you want, don't even listen to what people are saying. What is here?
In your heart.
In your heart. What is that? And you feel you have the capability of doing that. Because sometimes, you know, most of the times, it's only that we do not have people to talk to us. So we get to a place, I want to do this, I want to go ahead and do this course, I want to go ahead and start this business. But we do not have people who talk to us and even encourage us to a place whereby you can do it. So one thing is, be true to yourself. That thing that you want, go for it. Exactly. So maybe to conclude on this, I would like to say that I did it.
You
can also do it.
it.
So you know what I was about to say. So yeah, I did it. And I did not have all those resources and everything else. But what I had is, I believed I can do it. And I went for it. Today, I am grateful and I'm very happy that I did it.
Yeah.
So you can also do it.
So guys, hope you've learned something. Thank you guys for watching this channel. Hope you've learned something. And Sheila, thank you very much.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you again for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I've also learned a lot.
Yeah.
And hope I'll be seeing you soon.
It should be soon. So thank you very much for our viewers. So if you've not subscribed to her channel, please go ahead, subscribe. Her name is Becky Morioki. So go ahead, subscribe to her channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.
See you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.